We are back and we are better than ever. It's Monday night. It's the Stereo Joe Show. I'm your host, Jimmy James. I'm really excited to be here. We got an awesome group of guests. I think everybody coming on has actually been on before. So that's really exciting. So anyway, you've seen their faces before. They were really fun to talk to. And now we're going to talk to them again. First up, all the way from Missouri. Yo, what's up, Mateo? All the way up from Missouri. We got D Strangs, awesome violin player. Going to be debuting something live tonight. Really excited about that. Awesome electric violin. You're going to love it. Not going to want to miss it. Coming up right at 8:10. Then up next, we got from Cyrus, the band Cyrus. We have the singer Cyrus, who we actually recently just met up with. And we got to talk to when we were up in the PA area. So we'll be really excited to talk to him as well. Then for our third segment, as always, we got Johnny Popko in the house. And he is going to be interviewing the great Regina Sales. So she is a wonderful musician. We were playing her music last week. If you remember, we started off the show with her. So we'll be talking to her and hearing some of the music. Can't wait. Then, of course, we have Alyssa Mattia, and we got her coming in doing her music review. I'm so excited. She is reviewing... Oh, I know. I just forgot. Oh, shit, Nick. Give me some sign language in the back. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, he literally is lip read. He's doing it so good, but I can't see. I wanted to click it on the screen right now. But anyway, I'm not going to do that to him because it's Nick's birthday. He just turned 1,000 years old. We are celebrating his birthday. We are so excited. He's an old man now officially. Great pubes everywhere. Just kidding, kids. Close your ears. That one's for Alicia. Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, last but not least, we got Elijah Cotrone back on the show from the band Father Before Me. He's actually in studio right now, staying at one of the coolest hotels I've ever seen. Going to be talking to him as well at the end. So anyway, let's get to it. We got a music video for you. I'll be right back.
We're the Magwas, and this is Will It Ever Be the Same? We went out on a limb. This time feels like the first one. Can't get enough of it. Another conduit. Well, I'm so sick of chasing ghosts. This pride's clawing right back up my throat. But I know we built this up brick by brick. Can't get enough of it. Will it ever be the same? Will it ever be the same? I've been awake for weeks. Another night, another city street, hoping that they'll see the light you always saw in me. Was it all just rhetoric, or am I becoming everything you wanted me to be? Can't get enough of it. Will it ever be the same? Will it ever be the same? These clouds were always looming, blur my eyes from all I hope to see. But I know you'll be here waiting, holding on to every part of me. I was falling apart, but you swore it would get better. It was all just passing weather, and you were shelter from the storm. Can I give you my heart? 'Cause I swear you wore it better. Take my hand in heaven's name. It will never be the same. These clouds were always looming, blur my eyes from all I hope to see. But I know you'll be here waiting, holding on to every part of me. Can I give you my heart? 'Cause I swear you wore it better. Take my hand in heaven's name, and it will never be the same. Will it ever be the same? to every part of me.
All right, if you're just tuning in, it's Monday night, and that means the Stereo Joe Show. We are so excited to be here. I got my two co-hosts waiting in the wings, but I just wanted to let everyone know I remember who Alyssa is going to be reviewing. Gina Royale. We've had her on the show. I'm so excited. Yeah, I remember that, Alyssa. Boom. Oh, okay. She's definitely going to bust my chops for that. I can't wait. All right, let's welcome on this show Nick the Viking, a.k.a. Nick the Birthday Boy. And on to welcome him is going to be Remy Girl.
What an introduction.
Yeah, right?
What is up?
Dude, I feel another year older just overnight. It's incredible. They aren't kidding when they say, I don't even know if I should say it, but when they say, you're another year older, you feel it.
Well, me and Remy wouldn't know because we're so young that we're like, maybe one day we'll get there. Let's zoom in for a wrinkle shot.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No, but they actually did. We were talking about planning your 21st birthday next year. So.
Oh, yeah, Rem. How about that? Your 21st.
Yeah. My 20? No, I'm not that old. What are you talking about?
Oh, she's only 20, folks. No. So, all right. Well, I am so excited. We got a lot of cool things. We got Popco back. We're back on track from our weekend craziness. We actually got to see Remy this weekend in person. She took us out for our birthdays. Remy, thank you so much.
Yeah,
That's right.
That was fun. And we had Jimmy's birthday yesterday, everybody. Can't leave that one out.
That's right. So love him in the comments too, everybody.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just turned 20. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. New decade. I wish. No,
you
but
guys had sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say, you guys had an
happy
exciting weekend, didn't you? You had some. What did you guys do this weekend besides seeing my lovely face?
What do we do, Nick?
We went to the studio and we started recording some new music.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. We're in the studio with Dan, our buddy who's been on the show a million times. He's recording us right now, so we're super excited to do that right now. And, yeah, it's going really exciting. All brand new songs. It's going to be electronic this time, so it's totally different than anything Stereo Joe's done. It's going to be a hybrid, though. A little bit of guitar, a little electronic, but we're really excited. But anyway, we got our first guest coming up. D Strangs is in the house right now. And Remy, you are going to love this one because...
I'm excited.
Yeah, because it's something we don't get all the time. So this is really exciting. Hey, what's up, Celeste? What's up, Caroline? What's up, Mateo? Give a shout out to everyone in the audience. All right, guys, we got a special treat for Nick's birthday. He is going to start off the interviews today.
Surprise!
Surprise! Nick, should I do it to you or no? I should jump in. I got it. No, Nick's got it. Look at that. Rem, we're gonna be checking out in the wing. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna be like, hey, baby. All right, let's go. All right, I better get off the screen right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome D Strangs. Daniel,
how's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
I cannot complain. It's been a funny so far, good, pretty entertaining in the backstage.
We're excited to have you back. We had mentioned in Soundcheck that it's been over a year since the last time your beautiful violin work has graced the show.
Yeah, that was a while ago, and I was just thinking earlier today. I was like, God, man, it really hasn't been really that long. And can't believe it's been that long.
I know, it's incredible how fast time flies, and so many things come and go, or like you're able to do so many things, but it seems like the time just goes by too quickly.
Definitely.
And for people that haven't seen you on the first time, can you tell us a little bit about your music and your musicianship?
Definitely. So first and foremost, I'm a violinist, and I put that first because I started playing violin at the age of like 7, 8, or 9, one of those, young years. So I'm classically trained, and I've really, since a young age, always wanted to play music outside of what the classroom had entailed, right? And so finally, a few years back, maybe more than a few years now, about my freshman year in college, so about, I'm not going to say how long ago that was.
We'll keep it on the hush.
This is when I started playing around in bands and stuff, and I really enjoyed it, and it kind of led me into playing, um, making music on my own, and creating different sounds using my instrumentations that I put forth into tracks, and as well as the standard violinist life of classical music. So it's a dibble and dabble.
Awesome. And for those bands that you were joining back in your earlier college years, what kind of music were they?
That actually was like rock house band, and um, it was in Kentucky. So I started at University of Louisville my freshman year, and so as a guitarist friend of mine, we would go around to bars and like just play some house band stuff and
Nice.
uh, acoustic instrumentations, and I'll play along. We might have a little drum set going. It was really nice. It was really cool, and I believe they all loved it too. And so it kind of made me, think more about wanting to create my own melodies that I had in my head, and producing them. So that's what I do.
That's really cool. And you had mentioned that some of it was acoustic. I don't think some people are aware, like myself, until I first saw yours, that violins come in electric but also acoustic. Do you have
Yeah.
a preference on one or the other?
Hmm. That's a good question. My preference might be my acoustic, actually. Um, I don't. It's the wood for me. It's the details, and also the sound that can be produced in like such different arenas. But at the same time, I love this because this lets me bring out my my other creative side of ideas that I have. But it all started on my acoustic, so I can't let that go by.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I got to hear a little bit of both earlier. Um, do you want to tell us a little bit about the song that you have prepared for us for tonight?
Okay, so tonight I'm going to premiere a song or instrumental rather, that I produced. I started producing this yesterday afternoon on a stream, and today came in. I was like, I gotta finish this. So was working on it, and finished it. And so for something that comes quickly, I love because a lot more because it was easy to put together in a sense. It wasn't the headache, the week that it takes to put all the pieces and puzzles together. But it was kind of derived off a simple melody of a beat that I usually fiddle around with on my acoustic, and is actually derived deeper from one of the original songs that I produced like when I first started. So it was fun putting it together.
Nice. That's awesome to hear it come back full circle and
Yeah,
for us to be able to hear not only the finished product, but the premiere of it.
yeah, definitely. I hope
So,
you enjoy it.
absolutely. I'll jump out of your hair and sit back and enjoy the performance.
Awesome.
All right. What's going on?
Hey, keep everything from
Wow.
falling down.
That is so cool. It like blows my mind. And I love that modern beat with it. That was really cool. I'm sure most people have never heard the violin like that. So thank you so much for sharing. I saw Remy back there dancing. Let's get a run. What's up, Remy?
Hey, what's up? That was really, really, really cool. I really enjoyed that tremendously. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a couple questions about your actual violin.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's my screen or not, but those strings look awfully thick. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, there are actually 5 strings on here, and also instead of a four string, I use the strings that I would normally put on my.
Oh
Did we
no.
freeze?
Hey.
I didn't know if it was my computer or not.
I was like, all right, he's coming back.
It's gonna
Oh,
come
there
back.
we go. All right, you're back. You were saying 5 strings.
Yes, it's gonna stay cool. It stayed. All right, awesome. Yeah, it's 5 strings, and it's also the same strings that I use for my acoustic violin.
Oh, cool.
So I might have cheated because those are very expensive strings that I use. So they're really great quality. Um, so for on a 5 string electric, I don't know if it's necessary to have that type of uh, quality. Sometimes it's not a bad thing, but maybe simpler is better for a situation for electric. That was my thinking at first, but it turned out well. Like I love the sound that it produces on this instrument as well.
Now, do you ever do any of that like plucking style? Like you almost play it like a little guitar or banjo style? Have you ever done that at all with it?
I do, and funny you mentioned that. So I have this my thumb wrapped up. So I had surgery recently.
Oh
Um, so
no. Oh no.
so my plucking is limited to just playing now for now until for another week or so. I had a minor procedure that I had to do to allow me to play a lot more.
Oh, that's good.
So it's been awesome. The surgeon was wonderful. Did a great job. So I feel better. Just not at that 100% yet, but it's still close to that date.
I love it. So now I remember you were down from Missouri and we talked to you before.
Oh
What
no!
we froze again.
But he's in at least he froze in a funny position.
I love it. He'll be back in 1 sec. In the meantime, let's bring in Nick. Nick. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, my
Perfect.
Wi-Fi is best to
Hey, that makes it more fun. It's live. That's what happens. So I was saying, so last time we talked to you, you gave us the lowdown and everything going on. Have you been out? What I mean, I know you're teaching still, or you got something new. I think. What's been going on with everything there?
Definitely. So I work with the symphony here, the Mississippi. You said Missouri. I'm actually from Mississippi. That's fine.
They're close though. I'm not that far off.
So yeah, I work with the Mississippi Symphony teaching at schools, local elementary schools around the city here, and it's been so awesome teaching those bright young students violin. It's been awesome, and I love it. It's just I I love to teach all ages, and a desire of mine is to teach at the collegiate level. It's why going for my doctorate. I finished my master's, and I would love to get my doctorate sometime soon, so I could get on that track as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know what? Psh, Missouri. Psh, I'm all about that Mississippi.
I was curious. You are so involved in music between performing and teaching. What's your favorite thing to do outside of music?
Oh man, golf.
Oh, very cool.
I love to golf. I played in high school, 2 city championships, by the way, back to back freshman, sophomore year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, golf is a great game, and you know, especially if you're out there having a little bit of fun, it's a great day. It's like light. It's not light exercise, but it's because you can get tired, but it's fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know you. So you've been playing for a minute now.
Yeah, I've been playing for a while. There's actually a picture of me in my backyard from like when I was maybe 10 years old, putting in the backyard. So it's really cute little photograph of me from back then.
Now I'm sorry to get off topic or like off a music topic, but where is the best place you golf so far?
Ooh, that's a good question. So there's a few places, three that I know of. One in Memphis, one in central Mississippi, one in the South Mississippi, which is ironic they're in the South. But Miramichi in Memphis is Justin Timberlake's former golf course, and so it's like extremely nice.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
You try to play when you get around. That's awesome.
yeah. When I get when I get a chance, I love to play. Love to play. It gets my mind away from music. It's like the only thing that while I'm doing it, I can at any given moment take my mind off music, which is really tough to do.
Now let me ask you this: what do you think of mini golf?
Oh, it's a waste of time.
Them fighting words. What are you talking about this time?
I want the
don't
real
think so.
Jersey versus Mississippi fight. No. Okay, well, listen. Before we let you go, please tell us where everyone should go to check you out, and what's like one thing you really want them to look at or
Oh,
listen to.
definitely. I've released a collection of works on Spotify and a lot of different platforms. It's kind of a mini album that I just released, so you can check that out through my link tree. If you go to either my Facebook, my personal page, or my artist page, they should both have links to my artist page, which then has links to my link tree, which it does everything from like Spotify to TikTok to all this other smaller, not smaller, but other platforms that I have no idea that were out there.
There's so many. It's
There's-
insane. Well, listen, it was great to talk to you again. Awesome violin. I'm gonna message you privately. We're doing some recordings right now. It'd be really cool to
Yeah.
get some violin on. So anyway, all right, we'll talk.
Awesome.
But that would be really cool. But anyway, I won't make it. I won't. bug
Thank you.
But
Happy
anyway,
birthday, Nick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that.
All right, we'll talk to you later, Daniel. Nice talking again, and we'll see you soon.
For sure.
All right, bye.
Great to see you. Take care.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man.
Yeah.
I was great talking to him again. All right, now, so everyone should go check him out. If you don't, Nick's gonna come and beat the crap out of you, Viking
I'll give you
style.
Weird.
birthday punches.
Nick, show him your sword. Never mind. All right, never mind. Oh my god, guys, I'm just trying to warm up our next guest and make him laugh a little bit. Unless I see you back there, I see you laughing at. I think you're laughing at me, not my jokes. But all right, guys, you're both staying on. You're not going anywhere. Boom. Let's welcome to the show, Nick. Who we welcoming in? I know we know, but give us a little introduction.
The lead singer of a band called Cyrus. This is none other than Cyrus.
Whoop, whoop. All
All
right.
right.
What's
How's
up,
it going,
bro?
guys?
Hey, how you
Doing
doing?
well. How are you?
Oh, welcome, yo. Thank you so much. We had a show out in PA and you showed up. We're so supportive. threw a pair of panties on the stage. I was so excited. No, I'm joking, but really, that really made
They
a lot
weren't
of
even my panties; they were somebody else's.
I was like, as I started playing even better, I was like, yeah, no. But really, thank you so much for coming out. That was like awesome. So we had to get you on the show right away to talk to you again. What's been going on?
Oh, not much. I mean, just preparing for the second album and starting to write music and get in the studio. So we got working on song number 3 right now. And really just living life, staying busy with work and stuff. And life's been really good lately. So I was happy to get out and start doing some more things now that everything's finally opening up. And then getting to see you guys live, meet you guys in person was pretty awesome. So no, things are going really well and the music's going really well too.
What's your favorite thing about the studio? Like when you're in there, do you love like the atmosphere, the creativity, the camaraderie? What do you like?
I feel very focused. So I feel like I do my best vocals in the studio. And then like there's days when I'm singing by myself or something. I'm like, man, I should never sing again. But like when you're, behind the mic, you just get so focused because it's the only thing that you have to do. And, it gets tiring and stuff because you're doing it over and over again and sometimes for long stretches. But the focus is like, it's like a zen almost. So that's something that I really like.
Yeah,
and it's
really
fun.
Cool. And, and you actually had mentioned a little bit of an interesting way that your band records, or at least writes the order of writing the songs.
Yeah, so I'm finally getting to learn a little bit more about music now and like music theory and stuff. And I've been watching a lot of Rick Beato on YouTube because he has a lot of great, courses and stuff that he teaches. And my vocal teacher has been helping me out a lot, just trying to convey everything that's going on in my head. Cause it's like, I have this language up here, but I don't know how to really translate it. So I'll write lyrics and I have these melodies in my head and like this grandiose vision, but then, I don't know how to like translate that. So I'm finally, get out the piano and I can do little things here and there and then kind of give everybody the idea. So like the way we wrote album 1 mostly was just lyrics first and like these concepts and stuff. And then everything else came afterwards. So now we're doing a little bit of both. We'll have some instrumentals and we'll write to that and vice versa. But now we're still kind of doing the old way of things too.
That's awesome. And Rick Beato, I'm always talking about him. I love him so much. I try to tell everyone to go check him out. He won't let me at his shows because I always throw my panties up there. And but anyway, so dude, the studio is so exciting. So how many songs are you working on?
So we do one at a time right now because it's completely self-funded. So this is just something that we love to do, and it gets expensive. But we just release a song at a time. So I'm on song number 3, and when the album's completed, it'll be I think 14 songs.
Oh wow, yeah. That's a full album.
Yeah, we did. Originally, it was supposed to be 10 for the first album. We ended up slipping an instrumental in there, which made it 11. So ideally, we're looking at 14 now, give or take.
That's awesome. And things are kind of back to normal for the most part, given the situation and everything.
Yeah.
With the COVID situation, like you guys are getting together as much as possible and stuff. And
yeah, well, it's a little difficult because Gino's answering the Call of Duty, so hopefully he makes it back safe. Praying for him. So it's tough because everybody's always so spread out. But right now it's me, Dylan, who's our instrumentalist and producer, and also AJ Stack, who's a local DJ and country artist. I think you guys might know him.
Yeah.
So we get together, and so the first song that we released was more of a me and Dylan composition. The next one we're going to release is me, Dylan, and AJ Stack. And then we have, a lot of songs that Gino's going to come in and write on too. So it's a little kind of all over a place, but in a good way, because we're going to get a lot of different, flavors and styles on this album.
I think that's so good too, because like, not that you get stuck, but then when you need a little inspiration, Gino's going to come in and just give that little splash and then give a whole new set of ideas. So I like that. That's going to be cool the way it's going to work out. And now we got a music video. Yeah, it's cool. And Nick, we got a music video. You want to set this up for us real quick? Tell us a little bit about it. Or what you know from it. Well, anyway, Nick, you got the video ready?
Yeah. This is a song called Judas Kiss. One of the more recent songs that they just released, and it's got a cool little repetition in the lyrics, but the instrumentation is very intricate underneath it.
I love it. I love it. All right, well, let's get to it, and we will all be back on the other side.
Too many words running through my head. I try to fight it, but I just can't win. Alone at night, I hear you whispering. I cannot take it, just let me in. One in the heart and two in the head. I feel it burning right through my chest. Two hungry words running through my head. I try to fight it, but I just can't win. Are you in love? Are you in love? I just can't win. Are you in love? Are you in love? You just got some night for deep in the dark, I can feel the regret. Crawling out of the sky. Hungry whisper seeping in my head. I cannot take it, just let me in. One in the heart and two in the head. I feel it burning right through my chest. Two hungry words running through my head. I try to fight it, but I just can't win. Are you in love? Are you in love? I just can't win. Are you in love? Are you in love? You just got some night for me. Are you in love? Are you in love? I just can't win. Are you in love? Are you in love? You just got some night for me. You Judas kiss on my forehead. Now. Are you in love? Are you in love? I just can't win. Are you in love? Are you in love? You just got some night for me. Are you in love? Are you in love? I just can't win. Are you in love? Are you in love? You just got some night for me. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Cyrus. Woo!
Thank you.
Dude, that was cool. And I really heard what you said about where you took that melody that you came up with, and we're looking for a little bit more of like a pop kind of feel with the way that you were doing the structure of the vocals, or at least the lyrics. But it was really cool to see what the band took it and run with and actually came up with.
Yeah, so when I originally brought the idea to Dylan, I was like, I really want to try this pop rock kind of approach, because when I wrote it, I was like, well, pop and electronic songs are always doing something super repetitive. And honestly, like, this is kind of a song that I could see somebody remixing, like, where it's just like they take the Are You in Love like hook and kind of just do something crazy with it. So I was like, well, let's try to be annoying about it and write it. And Dylan kind of roped it in and was like, all right, well, we're going to fit it within what Cyrus is and, get a little different with it. And, unique. And it is a little bit different from what we've done previously. But for the most part, you know, it still fits within everything that we're doing on the second album. And if you notice in the video, so that's a video, and the artwork was made by Cameron Burns of Captive Art.
Oh, nice.
Does awesome artwork too. You should check him out. But he took the original Welcome to Our Hell album art that we had, and I was like, we need to mess it all up because this is called Welcome Back. So like, make sure the gun looks like it's fired and smoking, and break the glasses and turn the lighter on and all that stuff. So he was able to make that vision come to life, and then we did the video to just kind of like zoom through it all, which is really cool. So
Oh, that's incredible. I love the details and paying homage to the original artwork. And you actually had mentioned in back and forth of us talking a little bit that if you had the availability and means to do so, you would work on a music video. If you could, which of your songs would you make a music video for?
So that's tough because I love all my songs. But I mean, if we're talking like, you know, have the budget for it and can do anything, it would probably be a tie between Guardian Angel and Stand Your Ground. Just because like you can only convey so much through like the instrumentals and the lyrics and stuff, where I feel like a video would just take those songs to a whole other level. Because, you know, I have it in my head, me and the guys, we have all, you know, ideas of what these songs are about and stuff, but you can only do so much just with an audio recording. So definitely those two.
Absolutely. I think the video does really enhance the song that much more and really does let the audience know what you were kind of thinking when you were writing it. And when we were listening to your song, I heard some 80s metal influence. I heard some current metal. Who are some of the artists that influence your songwriting?
So for me, and I can't really speak to, I guess, Judas Kiss because Dylan did the instrumental for this. And I know he has a lot of unique inspirations and stuff. But, you know, for me personally, Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold are my top two. Volbeat, Ozzy Osbourne, and I mean, even as far back, and we were talking about this earlier, but I grew up listening to Garth Brooks. So I've been exposed to all this music throughout my life, and I think even my parents drove me home, like when I was like fresh, like baby, drove me home to Meatloaf. So
nice.
It's been there ever since, you know, it's like subconscious at this point. But so there's a lot of influences and sounds in there where I don't want to just, obviously it's rock and metal genre, but I want to like stretch that as much as I can.
That's cool.
You had me at Meatloaf. Oh yeah. I got a question. When are we doing a show together up in the PA area? That would be killer. Nick and I are actually working on something. We would love to have you actually. So we'll hit you up about that. It's probably going to be in the spring if I can be a pain in the butt and get Nick to do that for us. But yo, it's going to be real cool actually. But we'll hit you up outside of here. But if you're down, that would be really cool.
I mean, we're always down. I got the guys on call. You know, we may not play out and stuff, but if we have, you know, enough notice and we can get a set list together and get it playable, I mean, we got guys who could do it. So I'd love to be a part of that. I mean, last time we played was like 2019, I think, or 97.9X up in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area.
Sweet.
So it's been a while.
This would be worth it if we can do what we hope we're gonna do. So we'll definitely hit you up. It's gonna be cool and hopefully big. So we'll be in touch.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right, it was great talking to you, and thanks again so much for coming on the show. Everyone, go follow Cyrus right now. Otherwise, again, Nick will beat you up.
Oh, and where's the sword? I want to see the sword.
That's the After Hours show. You got to follow us on Twitch for that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. We'll do.
I'll catch you later.
Good to see you.
Nick, I told you that sword was going to be big, man. You better shine that up right now. All right, we got Remy. Nick, if you don't mind, I'm gonna just let you go get Popco all set up real quick, and then we'll be good with that. Perfect. All right, guys, get out here. Remy, like what I'm doing with Nick, man, he's on fire tonight. This guy's like over. I mean, he's on fire. So I am really excited. We still got Alyssa coming up. We got Regina Sales coming up, who just popped in backstage. We got Johnny Popco's going to be interviewing her, and last but not least, we still got Elijah coming up. But what's been going on with you so far, Rem? Anything new and exciting?
Not much, really. I really haven't been up to too much.
you did a little camp recently, a little Vic camp. How'd that go?
Oh yeah, that was great because they had an in-person camp and I couldn't go. So my buddy Brandon and I, we zoomed in, and it was really nice. We chatted with them for like an hour. It was
Excellent.
really cool.
Excellent. Yeah.
People
I
here
love
never
it. If anyone
travel
don't
there.
know.
Remember
I'm
Brad
sorry?
Bailey? We had him on our show not too long ago.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, he was there. He says hey.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about Victor Wooten's camps. He's got an awesome camp. It's really exciting.
Yeah,
Nick-
it's in Only, Tennessee. It's
Nick,
great.
do you have anything stereo? Oh, no, Nick's got to talk about something, actually. I forgot to talk about this, Nick. Nick, are you ready to tell us about that beard, baby?
Let's do it. People ask me, how does my beard get better with age? And I tell them it doesn't need to be a struggle if you also partner with the beard struggle. They've got products for beards of all sizes and guys of all ages. That's right. And whatever you need, they got you covered. If you need a brush, you need oil, you need any kind of product, you think that might get expensive? Well, we got you covered. If you use the checkout code StereoJO, not only will they give you 15% off your entire order, if you happen to live in the US and just happen to like the product so much that you buy so much that you spend $40 or more, they'll ship it to you for FREE. That makes a great birthday present. Just saying.
Nick, I got a package for you in the mail, dude. All right. I got a check too, but you can't cash it till next month. No, listen, bro, check this out, man. Listen, first stop my place. Karma Farm says hello. Yo, that's where we're going to be this Saturday. What's up, Joey?
Hey! Yo, we're excited about
that's
that.
Joey. Joey, obviously I got the show tonight, but I'll be in touch with you tomorrow for sure to talk about things. But yeah, Rem, we got an awesome show this weekend that we didn't tell you about. Oh, I'm springing in Rem real quick because she looks sad and lonely. Now, well, we just got it like yesterday. Was it yesterday morning?
Oh, yeah.
We're working everything out right now, but we're really excited. It's gonna be this cool outdoor farm show. I can't wait.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
it will be
Where
epic.
is it?
Yes. My other friend Johnny was telling me about it. But anyway, okay, enough of this. We got Regina Sales backstage. We got Johnny Popko backstage. Nick, we're going to Regina, then the music, then Regina. I'll be back. Just let me know. Johnny, let us know when you want the music and we'll play for you. Anyway, Regina, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. I wanted to say hi to you again real quick before we brought in Johnny, but now we got to let Johnny talk to you. What's going on? This is Remy. This is Nick the Viking, as you know, and I'm Jimmy.
Hi.
Oh, look at that background. You weren't kidding.
I was
Yes,
like, I gotta, yeah, it's better than the sound check. I had to flip it around a little bit.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. I'm so jealous, but I'll be listening from backstage. So nice to meet you. Guys,
You
please
too.
welcome to the show, Johnny Popko as well.
What's up?
Hey, Johnny.
Yo, Nick keeps talking about this beard stuff, but I want to know about his hair care. He had those long black locks.
It's
Maybe
very
it'll fill
true.
me in. Yeah. Regina, what's up?
Not much. How are you?
My name's Popko, and I don't know if you're familiar with who I am.
I just know you by name, so I just like see you online. So I don't know if we met once. I feel like
I don't believe we ever have, and if we did, I may have been drinking and may have forgotten.
I might have been too.
I don't think that's the case. But real quick, so Nick was telling me, hey, we're doing the show tonight. You're gonna be talking to Regina Sales. And I'm like, oh man, we're doing that tonight because I thought we had a bunch of scheduling conflicts because the internet or Facebook was down like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And so we had to cancel the show and things got mixed up or whatever. And he goes, you're going to be talking to Regina Sales. I'm like, who is this Regina Sales? She sounds really familiar. So I did a quick search and you were in a band or a group or whatever you might call it called Porter and Sales.
I
correct?
was. Yes.
Yes. So way back when, well, I guess just up until a year ago, I had a radio show called Alt Natives on Alt 92.1.
Yes.
And I played your song Buckled Up in Drive a few times on that show.
Okay. Well, then there's the connection. Okay. Got it.
So there we go.
Thank you for playing the song.
Yeah, the show no longer exists, RIP. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, but I enjoyed playing your song. That was a great song. And I'll tell you how excited I am tonight to talk to you because right now the Red Sox are playing in the ALCS. Huge Red Sox fan, and I'm taking 15 minutes out of my time to watch them to talk to you. Not that
Oh.
that matters. Not that that matters. But I'm a huge Red Sox fan. But I'm really happy to be able to talk to you.
Well, thank you. Me too.
Yeah. So, I mean, what are you up to currently? I know you were Porter in sales. Is that still a thing, or are you doing a solo thing now, or what's the story?
Yeah, so we decided in 2019, like midway through 2019, we both had written a lot of solo stuff. And, Christian and I have been friends forever. So we started Porter in Sales after we had already been friends for almost 10 years. So we both were like, you know what, let's, he was like, oh, I want to get in studio and do this stuff. And I said, I kind of do too. So we were just like, you know what, let's just put this where it needs to be for now. It's not like it has to go away. We live so close to each other. And then, 2019 happened, and the rest of 2019, it was kind of like me planning, like, what's this solo stuff going to look like for 2020? And then 2020 was like a total bust. So right now it's more about, I'm trying to figure out, I got into a lot of different music last year, like producing some of my own stuff in my home studio, learning how to use Ableton Live and stuff like that. So I feel like my songwriting has changed a lot since the stuff I had written in 2019 that I wanted to then record and release in 2020. So I'm kind of sort of reevaluating all of that right now. I did record a single in 2020 that I'm going to release next year at the beginning of the year. And then I'm hoping for like an actual album or EP or something by the fall. But this song was kind of in left field now that I'm going to sort of reevaluate the types of songs I'm going to release. It's very country heavy, and which I love country, but that's definitely not like my first go-to when it comes to a genre. It just kind of came out that way. And it's a kind of funny tongue-in-cheek song. And I really want to shoot a music video for it. So I'm just trying to get the right people on board. And, with COVID and everything, it's been really difficult to just get everybody on the same page and protocols and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just working on writing new material right now and learning more studio production. I always kind of talk myself out of the technology part of studio producing because I'm like, I'm the singer, I'm a player, like that's my thing. And I'm like, no, now that I'm actually learning it, I really like it. So I've been doing a lot of remote work with a couple of producers that I work with, one guy in Japan, one guy in LA. So that's been really fun. And not playing live, which I love to play live, but it's been nice to do some other things besides play live. So that's kind of what I've been up to. And actually on Thursday, I entered into this, Jim Brickman's this piano player, and he ran this contest called The Big Break. And they have announced a bunch of people that were like in the top 20, and then fans voted and everything. So they're going to announce the top 10 and then the winner this Thursday. So I have to say, I think my chances are okay. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and that's kind of what I've been up to.
I did see that. So best of luck with that. That's
Thanks.
exciting. This Thursday.
Yeah, it's this Thursday, 9:00. They're going to do a stream and they're going to announce it all. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, like I said, best of luck. That's great.
Thanks.
And it's cool that you kind of I don't know, switch gears, so to speak.
Yeah.
Last year with the pandemic, I really hate talking about it because I feel like that's all we talk about. You turn on the news, it's COVID-19, it's COVID this, COVID that. But it's almost like we have to because, I mean, you're a musician and your livelihood was, drastically affected by, a worldwide pandemic. So good to see you kind of coming out on the other end of that. And I know it's wreaked havoc on a lot of people.
It really has, but there was definitely a lot of positive things that came out of it for me. I connected with my fans online. I did a live stream from my living room for 14 straight Saturdays throughout COVID.
That's awesome.
From like March to June. And I couldn't have anticipated how that was going to affect me, kind of save me in the sense that I had something to prepare for every week, and then something that my audience members had to look forward to. And I've kept a lot of connections because of that. So as terrible as it was and is kind of still in some ways, like there were still some good things for me personally that have come out of it. So that I don't think would have otherwise. So
yeah, a lot of musicians, fortunately, that I've talked to have said the same thing. They really kind of took the time to reflect on themselves and make themselves better and focus on their music and things like that. And I always wondered, as we come out of the pandemic and shows start to happen again, do you think having those live streams is something that you would incorporate into your continued online presence, in that you could, talk to your fans directly and kind of keep touch in that way?
Oh, I definitely do. And I actually did I did one, the last live stream I did was in January. This January I did one right around my birthday, and it was super fun. And then I just got so busy that it was like I can't take a Saturday night off and do a stream or I could just do it during the week. So that's actually something it's interesting that you mentioned that, because it's something I would really like to do on my page, on my socials, like once a month. And I was doing pretty elaborate ones. They were like an hour and a half long, and I was living with other people during the pandemic. And so one of them was a viola player, and the other one, my sister, was a singer too. So we were like kind of doing all this stuff together. So now I'm just on my own. So I always had other people in the background to sort of banter with, and I'm kind of trying to figure out how I would do that on my own now, or just like get some friends to come over to my living room for the night, or how I would want to do it. But I would love to do something like once a month. I think it would be cool, even if it was just for a half hour.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the internet, content is king. So I think it's a
Yeah.
great avenue to take as far as really, whether you're releasing new singles or you're
Yep.
out playing live. It's a good component to have as part of all that. But I think you actually recorded a video from one of those streams. Is
From
that
one of the
accurate?
there's a lot of videos from the stream. So if you go back into my Facebook archive, you can check all I did theme nights. Like people were asking me to do theme nights. We did an 80s night, a 90s night, a 70s night. But I had a song that I released during COVID in around Thanksgiving last year. So I had a studio version of one of my songs that I had never released before. So I asked all my fans on the live streams to send me video of what they were doing with their kids or with their partners or with their families or whatever, and just just funny things or whatever. And so I took all this video content and I put it together and I edited it to this song. The song's called Better With Your Love, and I wrote the song about my fans. Actually, I was in this bar in New York one night and had this really epic just evening of playing and connecting with my fans. And so I went home and I wrote a song about it the next day, and this is quite a few years ago, but the song has always been really important to me, and my fans it's always been like one that gets requested of my originals. So I was like, well, let me take this unreleased studio version and make this video. And it made me so happy just like seeing people send me videos of their kids and their pets and like all this stuff they were doing. So it was good.
That's a cool idea and a cool concept. And I think we have that video to share with the audience tonight.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This hair on my head. Did you notice I look different from the last time we met? Did you notice I've seen you here before? A different town, a different bar. We've traveled so far. Forgive me for saying I've forgotten your name. Tell me twice and I'll remember the next time. You hold me so close and unexpected trust. I want you to know I'm better with your love. Better with your love. I never met you, but somehow I know. A different place, a different time. You've come to see a show. Your love fills the whole room and more. I'm so thankful for your words. They mean more than you know. Forgive me for saying I've forgotten your name. Tell me twice and I'll remember the next time. You hold me so close and unexpected trust. I want you to know I'm better with your love. Better with your love. It all comes to me now and again. Smiles on your faces, good to see you, my friends. Bring me close to a place that feels like home. And please be sure you know that I'm better with your love. I'm better with your love. Live my life every day. See new faces on the way. I'm better with your love. Live my life every day. I see you when I'm on my way. I'm better with your love. I'm better with your love.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm backstage over here, trying not to cry, and not because I'm sad. I am a huge sucker for like when there's music attached to imagery of people, and when they're happy or when they're sad, like adding the music to it, like kind of like just crushes me. In this case, it was a happy song and happiness and all that kind of stuff. So what a great idea that was, and
Thank
that
you.
came together quite nicely. Like I said, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it definitely, I mean, I just sat in my studio for a couple of days editing all of it, and it really just made me happy. I watched it. That's the first time I've seen it in a really long time. And I was over here just like laughing and smiling, like I haven't seen it like 100 times through all the editing and everything. But it really did make me happy just to, have my people in my life and people that I'm close to, and just some of them are just my fans. Some of these folks in this video, they're like grown-up kids now that are and they're like 19, 20 years old, that their parents were bringing them to see me play when I was young, and when they were young, I should say, and well, I was younger too, I suppose, but just like see some of these kids grow up, it's been really special. So it was a great project.
Yeah, music has this crazy thing, the ability to just really make you react. That I was just at a show at the Sherman Theater this past Saturday to see Blue October,
Yeah.
and he was talking about the moment when he was addicted to drugs and all this other kind of stuff, and he was talking about this moment where he lost his daughter basically. And now he has her back because he's clean, he's sober, and all that kind of stuff. It was just like I'm literally in the concert crying. Like I'm a grown ass man, 38 years old. I'm crying. Like and it's just crazy. And that's what I love about music so much, is the fact that like you could just take you to a different place and kind of remove you from the world that we're going through right now with the COVID and politics and all that kind of bullshit. And it's just a really great escape. And so thank you for what you do, and giving people, that happiness at the end of the day.
Oh, it's honestly, it's my pleasure. I get just as much back, when I'm up there, from people, because it is what I feel like, it's like everybody's like, what's your purpose in life? And I've always felt like the singing or just being, performing in some way, because I also did theater and stuff as well. It's like that was always just part of my life. I was supposed to use my energy to make people feel things. So I think I'm doing all right so far.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I want to really quickly say, earlier when we started, as I said, I'm taking time out of my day to talk to you like I'm anybody. And I sound like a complete asshole. No. Please don't take offense to that or think that I'm like, that at all. No, I replayed it in my head. I'm like, wow, I sound like a real dickhead. Like I'm anybody to talk to. So,
well, I mean, I could just say I feel bad for you that you're a Red Sox fan, but that's okay.
Why? They're actually playing in October. What are you, Yankees fan?
I am.
Yeah, typical. Typical. Yeah. Red Sox are still playing. They're playing right now in the playoffs.
I
know. Where are those Yankee fans at? On the couch where you're at right now.
You're right. You're so right.
I know. Well, I'm on the couch too, so it really doesn't matter.
It's okay. No, it's a healthy rivalry. I've always loved it. Okay.
That wild card game, that was fun. That was fun.
It was.
Baseball is better when the rivalry exists. It's
absolutely. All sports are better when that rivalry exists. Yeah, totally.
So thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah. Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
And I just want to jump in and say, holy cow, that song was mind blowing. I want to echo everything Johnny said. I was literally back here like, it's so beautiful on every level, from involving your people to seeing the videos and the absolute message of the song. That was the most beautiful part of it. I love it.
Thank you, guys.
Oh my God. So good. So good.
Thank you.
But really, thank you guys both for coming on the show. What a pleasure. Johnny, go watch the game. I hope it's still on. Hope you guys are up.
I hope
And
they're winning.
Regina,
Yeah.
oh my God, I got to talk to you one day. You were awesome. Thanks so much for coming on the show, guys. Big
My
fans of you
pleasure.
both. We love you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for being
All
For
right.
so long.
Good night.
Oh my God, Nick. Literally, dude. I was literally trying not to cry. That was so awesome. Regina, killer song. Great job. I know Alyssa's backstage. Liz, how
Hello.
amazing was that?
That was great. I loved it. I think it was so cute having all the fan videos.
Yeah.
It was so good. Honestly, I gotta go and get a Kleenex, guys. But right now, we got Alyssa Mattia bringing you a review. And we got, I remember who it is, Gina Royale.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we got a music video for that. Nick, I'll let you get that queued up. Did you know it's Nick's birthday, by the way? He just turned 24.
Wow, 24. Nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. So, hi, my name is Alyssa Mattia, and this is another segment of music reviews. I have a very exciting one today. This one is on an alt pop artist from New Jersey. Her name is Gina Royale. We actually went to college together for a while. She went to William Patterson University, and she was studying pop music, I believe. She's one of the sweetest, just coolest female artists. I consider her a friend of mine. I love her so much. She's performed across the country in festivals, tours, radio, TV interviews. Her music is kind of like if Taylor Swift and Hayley Williams like had a baby, like that would be her music. One of her newest songs that just came out is called Hurts Like Hell. It came out about a month ago. It's one of my current favorite songs of hers. To put it simply, it is a guitar smashing, high energy, like breakup anthem. Basically, it has a lot of energy. The music video does actually have guitar smashing. Sorry for the spoiler alert. And she chose an all-female band for this music video just to portray that like power anthemness of the song. I think it's 100% worth checking out. She is just absolutely phenomenal. Unfortunately, this is the only information I have for it. I did not have a new music review, so I had to pull an old one, but we love Gina, so we went to her first. And that is what I have.
No, I was on
Yeah,
mute.
you're-
Boom. I'm back, baby. No, Gina's great. We had her on the show before as well. She's you know, kind of running the same circles a little bit. It's a small
Yeah.
New Jersey scene, and she is so great, honestly. So, all right. So I think Nick's got that video all queued up. All right.
Yes, we
Oh,
have
wait,
to
I
watch the
didn't-
video. It's great.
guys, if you didn't know it, today's Nick's birthday. Here he is. Hey, just turned 27, guys.
I thought he was 24 5 minutes ago. Like what?
Shit
I
happened.
age fast.
It's the
He's
beard.
getting old. All right, Gina wrote the song about him. Actually, I don't know what it's about. Actually,
It's a breakup
I
song, basically.
It
Just
is about
very
me.
much about getting over somebody. You know, obviously, like the title "Hurts Like Hell." You'll see more about it in the video. You'll definitely get the cue.
It was actually dedicated to Nick's beard.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back, guys. Check it out. Gina Roy.
Dear you, I hope this finds you well. Life's good as far as I can tell. As for me, the walls have caved in. The 7 deadly sin, oh, where do I begin? How dare you take me by the hand? How dare you ruin all my plans? How dare you get under my skin? Give me one good reason why I ever let you in. 'Cause it hurts like hell. You didn't skip a beat, moved on so easily. Oh well, life goes on, oh, I'm in misery. Shut me out 'cause I can't keep my head above water. In too deep and it hurts like hell. Getting over you, my God, it hurts like hell. Can you look me in the eyes? Death stare, boy, try not to lie. Was I worth any of your time? Where did you run and hide? Do you have an alibi? Cause it hurts like hell. You didn't skip a beat, moved on so easily. Oh well, life goes on, but I'm in misery. Jump you out cause I can't keep my head above water. It's too deep and it hurts like hell. Getting over you, my God, it hurts. Cause it hurts like hell. How could you move on so easily? Oh, oh my God, you know this hurts like hell. Like hell, you didn't skip a beat, moved on so easily. Oh well, life goes on, but I'm in misery. Shut you out cause I can't keep my head above water. It's too deep, it hurts like hell. Getting over you, my God, it hurts like hell. It hurts like hell. Getting over you, my God, it hurts like hell. It hurts like hell. Getting over you, my God, it hurts like hell.
All right.
Such a
if you're
fire
just-
song.
I love it. I love it. If you're just tuning in right now, this is the Stereo Joe Show. We are talking with Alyssa, who every week is bringing you a new music review. She's bringing you lots of new music. In fact, this is the show if you want to check out new music. And anyway, you can always get in touch with her. She's great. You can find her on Instagram. And that's Gina's thanks. Oh shoot, I gotta listen
No, mine's
right
in there.
here.
Yeah, there you go. Right there.
Boom. Right there. Screenshot it. Go find her. Go contact her. She might even just review your band. But anyway, she is great. Let's bring Nick on real quick and Remy to just see what's going on with these two.
Yeah, I thought that was a great choice of music. Definitely very good for the time. Actually, something I think sounds like Olivia Rodrigo. Is that?
Yeah, she had said that in one of her videos. Gina does a lot of her promoting on TikTok, which she makes really great videos because they're just so simple. It'll be like her sitting there eating drinking a cup of coffee. Apparently, we're eating cups now.
Yeah, we do it all.
But it'll just be very simple things, or she'll do some big outfit change. But she does very well. So if you want to check her out, I don't have the link, but I think it's just at Gina Royale, like her other stuff. So definitely worth checking out her TikTok.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's great. I saw I was on a bill with her in my old band 2 or 3 years ago. One of those Jersey campfires, Mike Camp.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I remember really being in awe of her. She was really fantastic. Yeah, I don't know how she does it. Her vocals are a lot
Great
of power in
stage
there.
performance,
Mhm.
great songs. The production in that last thing was amazing. The video was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome video. I loved it.
Yeah, so definitely, guys, check out Alyssa. She is always bringing you some awesome tunes. I'm excited. Nick, we're listening to a Stereo Joe song. What are we listening to?
Good question.
How about in honor of your birthday, Headlights?
Let's do it.
All right, I'll let you get that pulled up a sec. Guys, Nick is singing on this next track. It's called Headlights. I'm excited. It's Nick's first song that he's singing on. We popped this cherry, if you know what I mean. You can hear that live on the second chorus. It's on the underneath. We put a microphone when Nick was. Oh, never mind.
This
I'm
is a
just
children's
kidding.
show.
I
for
know,
real.
I'm
What the
so
hell?
bad. Guys, all right, listen. Don't listen to me. All right, we got this song, and we'll be right back. And when we come back on the other side, we're actually going to be talking to our boy Elijah. He's in studio right now. He's in a band called Father Before Me. Stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll be right back with another word from our sponsor. Yo, we got that free account. We're signing in right now, baby. Yo, that's funny. So Remy's laughing at me. All right, Nick.
That was good. That was good.
We're a live production show. This is high-end fancy stuff.
I was glad you took them off because I was like, well, in 5 minutes, everyone's going to know his password if you don't take him off the screen.
Guys, Nick's passwords is I love Jimmy and Remy at 2021. All right. I know, Alyssa. I'm sorry. Alyssa, come back. Alyssa. Oh, my God. Nick's sweating bullets, dude. He just lost 3 pounds of sweat.
I was going to say his password's my name. That's what it is.
Capital A?
Yes.
Yes, guys. I know I'm breaking in. Nick, how about this? How about never mind.
You got it?
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the world premiere of the Stereo Joe song Headlights. This is Alyssa's favorite song. She listens to it morning, noon, and night. Thank you for your dedication. I love it. I have to pay these girls so much money to put up with me.
Out of the blue and into the black. Well, I know that you want me back. So you've been standing there waiting for a long, long while, just so I will see you smile. Okay. Out of the blue and into the black. Now I know that we can't go back. It's been stated clear that I do not care, and that I'm moving on. I gave you too many chances and you fucked them up. Let's go! I'll be there, standing in the darkness, right beside you, saying I am sorry, but I'm not. Please don't worry, hanging back all the years, everything that we shared, walking through the headlights. I don't care. Out of luck and out of time, out of patience and sick of your life. But too many stories that I just can't believe. The only thing left to do is leave. Let's go! I'll be there, standing in the darkness, right beside you, saying I am sorry, but I'm not. Please don't worry, getting back all the years, everything that we shared, walking through the headlights. I don't care, I'll be there, standing in the darkness, right beside you, saying I am sorry, but I'm not. Out of the blue and into the black. Well, I know that you want me back.
That was Nick's debut on the vocals, baby. Also, one of his first times recording. I thought he did a kick-ass job. He wrote the lyrics. He wrote that awesome bass riff. Bravo, said Nicholas, you're a champion. I love you so much.
Thank you, man. And I do have to give a big shout out to you and Matt because you both really did make that recording experience really easy.
He made me touch him a lot of times beforehand. You know what I mean, folks?
Will not confirm nor deny.
Can I tell you what I love about that song real quick? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
I said, can I tell you what I love about that song?
Always.
Aside from Nick's amazing vocals, obviously. You know, when you go into that first chorus, it like hits you because you don't expect that at all. And I think that's like a really great, like, dynamic part of that song.
Thank you.
Thank
Jimmy
you.
does warn you.
And then, I know.
Yeah.
It was great because it like almost lulls you asleep, and then all of a sudden it's like boom. But anyway, guys, you know what my favorite part about this show is? The three of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being on this show. We got Alyssa with reviews. We got Remy with the sass. She always beats me up after the show. I love it. And then we got Nick with the aping and pillaging. I don't want to say that first word. We're gonna get us censored. But anyway, guys, we get him on a short leash. It's his birthday. No, I'm just kidding. I'm such a son. I'm son of a gun. I'm sorry, guys. I love you, Alyssa. That's how I say goodbye here in New Jersey. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see
Bye,
you in 2
Alyssa.
weeks.
Good to see you.
Yo, guys, wait.
Bye.
I'm sorry. Time out. Last thing. This is episode 80. On episode 100, we need to plan something huge. Like, I'm talking, like, we got to figure something out. Maybe it's in person. Maybe we go bungee jumping, parachuting.
Banana suits?
That's what I'm saying. We got to do something.
Instead of like, bungee jumping.
Yeah, I'm not bungee jumping. Sorry.
What if we're each a different Fruit of the Loom character? Huh?
Let's do it. And then we skydive. And then we ask the questions while we're in the air.
I want to be there.
No.
All right. What if we throw darts at each other when we play dart tag? Whoever draws blood first loses.
How about something that won't land us in the hospital?
Yeah, what kind of ideas are these?
What? We need ratings, folks. Oh shit. Oh, all right. Step 1, don't hit your camera. Okay, guys. All right, we got a guest waiting backstage. Elijah, we love you. We're coming to you right now. Alyssa, catch you later. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
All right, guys. What Remy doesn't know is she is going to lead this next interview. Just kidding. We love you. Guys, we got a professional singer backstage right now. Elijah's voice will blow you away. No, Elijah, don't sell yourself short. We do everything. Drums, guitar. Guys, please welcome to the show, Elijah from Father Before Me.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
Thank you so much for coming back on.
Of course. I always want to come hang out with you guys. First, I want to say happy birthday, Nick.
Thank you.
I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man.
And then Jimmy, I got fired too.
Yes! Yes!
It's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. It was cold out today, and I'm just sitting next to this fire, and it's keeping me warm. So,
yo, I know you actually. Your fireplace, I think, is way cooler, actually. But
yours is bigger, but I think mine. I don't know if it's real or not. I can't tell. It's warm. So
mine's definitely not real.
It's this. It looks better though. Mine's just.
You know what? It's YouTube.
It's YouTube.
So wait, so you are somewhere other than a cool fireplace. You're actually in studio right now, staying at this plush, swanky hotel right now.
Yeah. So as you know, I've put out 2 EPs with this band, and I've recorded them with the same people, Carson Slovak and Grant McFarland of Atrium Audio, and they're amazing. I don't know if you know the Star Wars band. They dress up and play the metal songs of Star Wars. So like those guys are actually the guys who record my music. Total coincidence that they're into Star Wars and shit. But they've recorded my last 2 EPs, and it's hard to believe I'm recording a 3rd EP right now. And it's quite exciting. But they just bought a space in this place called Rock Lidditz. It's a giant campus, and it's just like a video studio, a live stream studio, there's a hotel, and then there's a recording studio. And from 10 to 6, I'm recording music, and any other time I'm in this hotel. And this hotel is fucking, I don't want to sell it short, but I've been in some, I've I've slept on the floor, and I've slept in vans, and I've slept on the side of the road, and I've slept in like okay hotels. But this shit, I don't know, man. Like I'm like, why am I here? Like, it's really dope though. I won't lie. Like, I'm in the lounge right now. This is like this. It's like there's a pool too. Here, I'll give you guys the tour.
I was just gonna ask, like, what are the amenities here? I need to know.
Dude,
And you know what? Can you go sideways and see if we get a bigger view?
I think I don't like. So that's the
There
pool.
you go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then
Can
I'm
we
outside.
come over?
Dude, I'm gonna like throw a fucking party here one day or something. But like, there's this cool little like, I don't know what this is. It's like, what is this, like a ritual spot? You know? But
nice.
there's like a pool hall thing. Like you can play pool.
Wow.
I'll walk
If
around.
you
real quick.
can, stay that way.
Like, I'll stay this way.
Yeah, do you mind? That'd be better. Yeah, there you go.
So this is just like, and apparently like super famous people have been here. I'm like, what? Like the Foo Fighters have been here. Justin Timberlake was here. They do all sorts of things. So like my engineers just got a space in here, but they've done like, they do these big like live things. Like this is one of their pods. They call them pods. They're like big buildings. And like this is one of the pods. They do this big live thing, and then they do all this shit. And it's crazy. Like, and there's like a bunch of other people staying here. They have like a bar. It's all closed now. I don't really drink anyway. So, but yeah, I'm here, and I'll say was my roommate for the night.
Now
My buddy.
is that hey?
Yeah.
What was that guy's name from Tales from the Crypt? I forget.
I don't know, but I had an action figure when I was a kid. I was obsessed with Tales of the Crypt. I don't
With
know
the
why.
hair?
Yeah, he had like no hair actually. He was a creeper.
What,
or something.
Igor?
I don't know. I don't
He
know.
was just the crypt
Was he?
keeper.
Oh,
He was the crypt keeper. Yeah, he was the crypt keeper.
Do you guys have a favorite video?
I don't even really remember. I just remember I had the action figure. That was like my big thing. I was like, I got the action figure. So that was cool.
Now, wait, I didn't know if we're allowed to say anything, but there was something announced on the comments. So, anyway, congratulations.
Oh, so yeah, my girlfriend of 7 years, and basically like my manager, just because she keeps my ass in line. My girlfriend and I of 7 years, we got engaged at Comic-Con this year.
That's awesome.
And how we did it was we dressed up as characters. I dressed up as Luke Skywalker, and from the expanded universe, Luke has a wife named Mara Jade, who looks like Black Widow with a lightsaber. And I choreographed a lightsaber fight with her, and halfway through the lightsaber fight, I dropped on a knee and proposed. And the video went viral. Like it was on Jimmy Fallon. It got over like.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. I was like plugging the band. I was like,
Yeah.
It was funny because she was like, I gotta plug the band. That's why that's why I married her, because she plugs the
I was
band
gonna
more than I
say,
do.
You got a good one.
Oh yeah, I'm very lucky. I don't know. I don't. Shh, don't tell her. Hopefully she'll find out in 80 years that I got the good part in this. No, we're both very good to each other. We're a really good team. She's really helpful with all the music stuff. So she's been fucking great. I love her. I love you, Tina. We'll shout out. She's watching. I'm sure. But yeah, no, it's great. So like it's a big fucking month for me. I got engaged. I'm recording a new EP. I didn't even think I'd be here recording a third EP, much less one EP. So it's really fucking awesome.
Now, what's something different that we can expect from this EP from the other ones?
Oh man, it's like the same ballpark, but it's a lot proggier. It's a lot more dynamic. I'm a big ska kid, so there's a ska part in one of the songs. My old band was really big ska stuff, and I haven't had any chances to put any of that in here, and I actually got a chance to put some stuff. I got some drums done today. The only thing that sucks is like I showed you guys, right? I got this blister. Luckily it's on the bottom and not the top, because when I play guitar, like so yeah. But other than that, like, I've been having a lot of fun. The only unfortunate thing that happened, like it's a typical Monday, dude, I got here in my car. It's the first time I drove out. I usually take the Amtrak. I got here okay, no warning signs, and I pull up and my car starts smoking. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So I took it into the shop. There's a shop on campus. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, dude, they have everything. It's kind of like in the vicinity. It's like maybe like a 5-minute walk, but it's very mom and pop. It's just like this old woman smoking a cigarette. She's like, "What's your name? Like, what's going on?" No, they seem really cool. I mean, I have no choice. I mean, otherwise I can't get home. So I'm hoping it's not super expensive because I'm broke as it is coming out here and stuff. And
the studio, yeah, the hotel, now the car.
And I already like this stuff's already been paid for. Like this stuff, I don't even come out here and book it until I have the money and it's all like paid off and stuff. So it's like that's relieving. But since then, I'm like broke. So I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. We'll find out. At least it's my first day here, so I have a couple days to figure out what's going on. I'm really just gonna like use it as energy and fuel for like the music and just one thing that's different is all my songs are super positive. Like all my songs are about like not giving up, embracing your failures, and you know going through cool shit. There's one song on this that's like the first kind of like. It's not a breakup song. It's gonna sound like a breakup song when you see it, but it's kind of like it's like people who take you for granted and people who kind of like one of the lyrics. I won't tell you the lyric, but I'll give you the imagery for the lyric. It's like I'm holding lightning in a bottle while you go chase storms. You know, that's the imagery behind it. It's like I'm holding lightning in a bottle and you're going to chase storms that you'll never catch. So that's kind of like the, you know, because I mean, we all have been through it. We've all been taken advantage of. We've all been taken for granted. And it's just like, it's kind of like, and it's not about any particular person. It's just about multiple people I've had come and go into my lives. And it's not like, oh, fuck you. It's kind of just like, it's kind of like, I kind of, the only thing I regret was like being the burden in your life kind of thing. It's kind of like, you know, it's like the only like melancholy song. It's like most of our songs are very positive. So this is, I mean, it's kind of positive, I guess. It's kind of just like, it's kind of the only song that's kind of like not a downer, but it's an anthem for sure. It's a really fucking catchy song. So you guys will love it.
I think so. And Mateo just said too relatable. And I think that's probably true for all of us. And literally I have a song that's about that too. So I'm like, yep, I know exactly what you mean. I wonder if it's a similar situation, but we have a music video actually, right, Nick?
We do.
Which one? I have no
idea.
I was gonna say, surprise me.
While this video's on, Nick, is there any way that you two can link up and get that Star Wars video? Because that sounds cool as hell to play too.
So if you go on my Facebook, you'll see. It's funny because like the video, I'll tell you the story after when we watch it.
Okay. So let's do this. Let's go to the music video. Then while that's going, Nick, you find that. Then we'll come back, talk for a few. I know Remy's got a question. And then we'll come and then we'll get to that other video because I can't wait to see that. It sounds awesome. But all right, without further ado, let's check it out. Nick, what video we got, baby?
Behind the Veil, the newest one.
Down the turn up. The shit is tough, but it ain't my stuff. It all comes down to you. So what you gonna bother do?
Wait a second. I know that band. Nick, let me know when you're ready, baby. All right. That was Stereo Joe in his first second. Wait a sec. Let's try that again.
Wake up, work yourself to the bone. They sit comfortably upon their throne. Minutes go by, for you it's the entire day. Trying to speak, but you are through the punches play. Hiding behind the veil, you run out of options, you're settled to fail. Take a breath and exhale. Life's not for auction, your soul's not for sale. You give of yourself, there's still one more. A tip of the high, you're kicked to the floor. This can't be all that we deserve. They judge, they laugh, while all they do is just observe. auction, your soul's not for sale. Hiding behind the veil, you've run out of options, you're settled to fail. Take a breath and exhale. Your mind's not for auction, your soul's not for sale. Now I can finally breathe and take the urge just to see what has been in front of me all along.
Yo, that was such a cool video and an even better song. If you're just tuning in now, this is the Stereo Joe Show, and we are being welcomed by Elijah Control. And let's welcome him back to the show. What's going on?
Yeah, that song I feel is another song people can relate to. It's like your working class hero song. I've worked retail and bartending and cleaning toilets and all this shit, and it's kind of like the main lyric in it is take a breath and exhale. Your mind's not for auction, your soul's not for sale. It's very much like, you know, working for the man and like kind of knowing your worth, you know.
That's really cool. Who did the animation for it?
I have a friend out in Greece who I used to be friends with. We're still friends, but I mean, he used to live in the States. And I was like, can you do like a really bugged out like video for me? Because it's kind of like a weird, trippy, like, you know, you're like about your mind and like the trauma that comes with like working to the bone and just like how like your bosses just kind of don't give a shit. Like some bosses are cool. I've had cool bosses, but this is rather shitty bosses out there. It's like your pop punk fucking working class anthem, but the whole concept of the video is it's kind of like the day in and day out on the train, off the train, to going to work off the train, you know. And he just added weird shit with my cat in it. I try to put my cat in any video I can just so I can I want to immortalize my cat. My cat's 17 now, so you know, so yeah.
So rumor has it that you record all of the instruments yourself.
Yeah, I do.
What's that like? What's that experience like? And do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I do have a favorite. So guitar is my main love. I love guitar. I've been playing guitar for about like 15 years. And then vocals. Vocals and guitar are my main. I kind of playing. I mean, I've been playing guitar and drums for the same amount of time, like 15, you know, almost 20 years now. And I kind of decided to do this just because if you've been in a band before, you know how hard it is to get 4 individuals to agree on things, to get into the same room, to show up on time, to just put as much heart as you want into it. And I just, over the years, I guess, you know, I don't discredit them for anything. Like I want them to live their life, do what they want, but it's hard. So I was like, what's an easier thing? I was like, I can just do it. It's like, I know it sounds messed up, but like in life, I'm kind of like water. Like if there's a spot that's not filled, I will fill it. Like I will go and get it done if I have to. It's just like music's the only thing I really, you know, other than my cat, my girlfriend, and my friends, it's the only thing personally to me that I really care about, and like just to me. And I love just, you know, I know how songs make me feel, and I just kind of want people to be able to grasp on that. And my friend just texted me, keep my phone horizontal. But it's just, you know, it's something that like I just remember the feeling that songs would give me. And it's just like I kind of want to give that back, you know. And like that's part of the band name. My dad was a musician, and I used to always say like I am a musician, like my father before me. So it's kind of the whole. And it's a Star Wars reference. So.
There you go. That's awesome.
Since you do it all, is there a certain order that you do the writing compared to recording, or is it all just kind of?
It's random. Usually, I'll come up like my cracked formula that works every time is there's 3 things. You come up with a catchy riff. You come up with very powerful chorus, and then you come up with like a bridge. Everything else will fall in after that. So it's kind of like you get the catchy hook that gets stuck in your head. You make the chorus that's very in your face, front and center with like the big lyric, and then you have like, you kind of take the song to another direction and like so those are like that's like my main thing when I approach writing a song. I'll write a riff that I think is really cool, and then I'll write a chorus that fits that riff, just so you can, and then the verses or however they order. It's never just verse, chorus. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Yes, music brings people together. But as far as recording goes, the first thing I do is I'll record a scratch track on guitar just to have a reference. And then once we do that, we'll piece the whole thing together. It's great because these guys are amazing at what they do. Like, I'll be recording a scratch track and I'll fuck up. And he'll just be looking at me like keep going. So, like, I'll do so many fuck ups, and then they know how to piece the song. They know how I piece the song together. Like, they're so quick at it. So it's just like, it's not like we start and stop over. Like, I'll do like 7 different versions of this one part, and they know how I pieced it together. Like, they're really good at like piecing it together of like what I had in mind. And and then like if there's something that this goes on for one too many times, or this part comes first, like we just piece the scratch track together, and then I go into the room and I just bang out the drums, and then I end up with this, I end up with that, and then it happens every time. I don't break sticks, but I break skin.
Well, that brings us to our next segment. Rem, we're going to play a game called Pop or Not. Should we pop that blister or not?
Oh, it's
no, I'm
already.
joking.
No, it's popped already. Look at it. The skin's already hanging off.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. I can't look.
You can't handle this. I know. That's why I was describing it in detail.
I'm sorry.
I'm so
it
squeamish.
Sucks because it's like
But
I always spray my hands and stuff, so like I spray them with alcohol because I'm still somewhat COVID conscious. Like if I'm going to touch my mouth or eat something, you can't always wash your hands. So, or like smoke a cigarette, I'll spray my hands, and it's just like
that probably burns like a mother.
It does. Only for a few seconds though.
Well, I'm so excited. I believe I see it in the background. Nick got that video we were talking about, speaking of Star Wars. So let's and that's a great way that you got the band name too, by the way. When you said that, I was like, oh, that's cool. I remember that. So anyway, okay. So yeah, let's talk about this video a little bit.
Yeah, so my girlfriend and I, the first time we ever hung out as friends, like the first times we ever met, we met at Comic-Con because I didn't have any friends that wanted to go because I'm a big loser and all my friends think Comic-Con is lame. And she didn't have any friends that wanted to go to Comic-Con. So we were like, let's go together. Well, not together, but like, let's meet up, I've made a huge family through Comic-Con. Like I have friends that like, I won't see them for freaking months, but at Comic-Con, it's like dude. So it was really great to see friends, and see people I haven't seen in forever after like 2 years. But long story short, Comic-Con, New York City Comic-Con is like our thing. Like we go and cosplay. She got me into cosplaying. We've been going for 7 years, so it's kind of like our little romantic, like, like our honeymoon is gonna be Galaxy's Edge. We're gonna go to Disney. Like we don't want no island in the sun shit. We want to go to Disney, and
Nice.
But yeah, I was like, dude, like I'm gonna propose to her at Comic-Con. I was like, I had this whole plan. I had friends. We do this big Star Wars meetup where there's like 200 people dressed as Star Wars costumes.
Wow.
And I had my friend who runs it. I was like, dude, I'm going to propose to Tina. And he helped me organize it. After the big photo shoot, he's like, there's going to be a big lightsaber duel. And like everyone's around. And Tina's super nervous. She's like, I thought we were just going to do a little fight. I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we do the fight. And I was like, all right. We're a little nervous. There's a little mess up because we're so nervous. I'm super nervous. Like when you're about to propose, you forget how your hands work. So at like one point in the video, you see me going down and I just can't get the ring out. Yeah, it was great. I'm really happy. Funny note though, I was like, please, I knew she wasn't going to say no because we've been together for forever and we talk about like getting married and stuff. But she screams out no at first. Not like, no, I don't want to do it. Kind of like, no, are you serious? Are you fucking with me? Don't fuck with me. And I was like waiting there, like, I'm serious. Like, I hope, because I don't know what other people think, but not that I care or anything, but it's super funny. Like, you can't hear it in the video, but it's like, it's kind of like one of those things we'll laugh about. But she said yes. So, I mean,
Aw.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, all right. Well, let's go to the video then. Nick, I'll be right back. We get that all set, baby. Let's do this. Yo, that is so beautiful. All right, guys, this is called the crying episode. This is literally like almost the second time I've cried. Was there more? Oh, like the second time I've almost cried. Wow, you're famous, bro. Look at this. This is amazing, man.
Yeah, it was like everywhere. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then Tina's like, you gotta plug the band. Like, plug the band. I wasn't even thinking that. I was like, I'm not gonna like bank on my proposal. And I was like, that's how I know I picked right, because she's like, no, fuck the proposal, promote the band. Like, I was like, aw. But no, it was a very happy moment. And yeah, my favorite moment of that is like when I pick her up, like her feet kicking, like she's just like, I don't know. I think it's really cute. It gets me every time.
It was very sweet.
Aw, thank you.
Yo,
very
really,
much.
that was so cute, and you were so smart, bro. Honestly, you know, really, and the happiness you brought to her, that's really cool. So, all right, so lots of good things going on for you. I love it. Do we have any idea? I know it's always hard to ask when these songs are going to be done and available to listen to.
Okay, so
2 years.
No. So I will get my first mix back when I go home. So by the end of the week, I will have a rough mix. I might be able to send you a little something. We can't put it online, but I can send you guys some stuff. I'll pretty much, the story goes is I listen to it for about a month, just kind of like give my ears a rest, listen to it like for 5 days straight, then take a break. I'll listen to it on earpods. I'll listen to it in a car. I'll listen to it on my phone. I listen to it on shitty speakers, great speakers. I listen to it on everything. And then I make my notes, and I give them the notes. And then the first single will probably drop maybe February, maybe March.
Okay, so like 4 months.
Yeah, and then I'll do a single every month until the EP is out. So 2 singles, and then when the 3rd single comes out, the rest of it will be out. So it's 4 songs. It's a 4-song EP. So.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait. So, all right. So, wow. Like, how do you top what you're doing now? I mean, this is just amazing.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm just happy that one person likes my songs, less than hundreds or thousands or whatever. But, I mean, I told you last time COVID was a big help to, like, getting all these songs. Like, we went international where, like, people listen to us in Canada and Mexico and Brazil and Japan. So, like, I didn't even think I could write these songs, like, 5 years ago. I just kind of write what I feel. And I'm blessed that I can write one more song, like, each time. So every time I can write something new, I'm super thankful and super happy, and I'm thankful that people listen to it. So to all you guys out there who listen to Father Before Me, thank you. I seriously, you guys don't even know how much you make my day. Like, seriously. So I really appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, check him out. He does it all. And do you have any advice for people who are looking to do the DIY route, and not just the whole music side, but even when you do your music videos, you star in it, I'm sure you write it and everything that goes along with it as well?
My 3 big pieces of advice would be 1, just do it. Just don't even think about it. Just fucking do it. Because I can't tell you how many times someone's like, yeah, we're going to do this. A month goes by. Yeah, we're going to do this. 2 months go by. And it's like, dude, just fucking do it. Like, and my second piece of advice is you get what you pay for. I'm not rich. I do not have a lot of money. Sad story. I'm going to make you cry again. Both my parents are dead. I know that sounds like really like no, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I don't have like family like that. I don't have money. I don't have any of that. I work very hard, and this shit is not cheap. I will tell you that. It's like buying collectible action figures. Like they're not for the faint of heart. Like that's the best advice I can give on that. It's like you get what you pay for. I'm not saying spend $1 million fucking dollars. I'm not, but like if you can spend that extra $100, if you can spend that extra whatever, like do it. Because let me tell you, once it's out, it's out. It's there forever. Like I could die tomorrow. Knock on the phone. My phone
God forbid, yeah.
No, I'm just saying. But like the point is, like I like any of us could go anytime, and you don't know, like you don't want to like regret not have putting in an all. Like if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right, kind of thing. And then my first piece of advice was those two, and then my third piece of advice is don't compare yourself. That is the worst thing you could do. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is that asshole in the mirror. The only person you need to compare yourself to. Don't try to be this guy. Don't try to be that guy. I'm not saying you can't have influences, but don't try and compare yourself to these people because they didn't take the road you took. You didn't take the road they took. You're only on your road, and you're the only person that will take that road. So that's just kind of all I can say is, one, just fucking do it. Just stop making excuses and just do it because you will thank yourself. Because 3 years will go by and you'll be so happy. Like, if I didn't do this, I almost didn't come to record the first time. I was like, oh, man, I don't know. Oh, fuck. I'm glad I did. My girlfriend talked me into, I wasn't like, not going to go, but like, one, just do it. Two, you get what you pay for. And three, just don't compare yourself to other people. Like, you will save yourself. If you follow those three things, like, you will always come out on top. You know, whether you have 1 million plays or like one play, like it doesn't even matter. Like you'll be happy. In the end, you'll be happy.
That's honestly some of the best advice we've got on this show.
Mhm.
Honestly, I couldn't agree more.
I was gonna say, I hope people are taking notes out there. That was some pretty solid advice, man.
Aw. No, it's just
Yeah.
I mean, like all of you, man. Like I've been doing this like more than I've been doing this longer than I haven't been doing it, and I've failed so many times. Like if I could give you a list of how many times I failed, like you wouldn't even fucking believe it. And like every time I fail, I'm like, nope, gotta get back up. I guess that's my fourth piece of advice. It's like a bonus round.
Yeah.
If you fall, get back up. Because the only people who don't make it are the people who give up. And success is elusive. There's a little bonus round. Success is elusive, man. Success does not mean millions of dollars in the bank. Like Bob Marley said it best. He's like, he's like, what do you mean am I rich? Like, you mean possessions? He's like, I don't have that kind of richness. I have richness in my heart and in my mind. So it's like, you know, so your 5 pillars of controllism.
Honestly, I preach because they are all so true and honestly good to hear, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, we all love this. It's like, dude, it's like, it's what keeps us going. It's what keeps other people going. You know, music is the one thing that like, it's the universal language. It's so fucking mysterious. Like, I'll leave this with last piece. I'm sorry to keep rambling, but so I've been Guitar Center a lot, right? So I don't own a drum kit. I've been playing drums for about 15 years, and I don't own a drum kit. I've owned a drum kit for like 6 months at most. When I get ready to record here, I go to Guitar Center and I play in the electric kits. Yeah, I know. But one time I'm jamming with this guy and I'm playing guitar, and I hear him behind me, and I'll start riffing over what he's playing, and he starts riffing over what I'm playing. And we're jamming for like maybe an hour. Like, I'm not even joking. And I go around to say, hey man, that was fucking awesome. Dude doesn't speak a lick of fucking English. And we were just speaking for an hour.
Wow. How cool
He's
is
like,
that?
he was French, and I don't know much French, so I was just like, oh, merci. Like, that's all I know how to say. I was like, au revoir. Like, that was it. And,
Hey, that's
Dude,
all
it
you
was-
needed.
Yeah, like we were talking for an hour, but I speak English and he speaks French, and it's just like, it's crazy, man.
The
Crazy
music,
world.
honestly, the universal language.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, dude, honestly, I had you come on last because I was hoping we would go a little longer, and we did, and
Aw,
it was
thank
worth
you.
every second.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank you. I
really,
love
that
being
was
on
one of the
show,
most insightful things. So honestly, thank you so much for coming on.
Dude, thank
Everyone,
you.
go check out Father Before Me, or again, Nick will kick your.
I wish Nick a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nick. I owe you a beer if we ever meet. I owe you 2 beers.
Yeah. We need to get a show out in New York, and I'll take you up on
Oh, I am no longer a New Yorker, by the way.
Oh, where are you?
I'm a Jersey kid now.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll fill you guys in privately. I don't want
Yeah.
the world knowing where I live.
Oh, yeah.
He's
But
my
yeah.
roommate. No.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean,
Cool. Yeah,
I
let
always
us
consider
know.
New Jersey New Jersey is the 6th borough, in my opinion. So,
It really is practically, except they hate us, but
nah, I love Jersey. You guys gave us so much shit. There's so much shit that's in Jersey. You have no idea. The ska scene, the emo scene, punk scene, Misfits, the corrupt, Daniel LaRusso.
Tony.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Oh
of
no,
shit.
wait, I'm Tony LaRusso. Wait, no, I'm thinking.
Daniel,
I know you
Daniel
mean from
LaRusso,
Karate
exactly.
Kid.
Yeah, he's actually from
Oh,
Long
yeah.
Island though. But
Oh really?
yeah, him, the actual Ralph Macchio. he's
Oh,
from Long
yeah.
Island.
Ralph Macchio's from Long Island.
But yeah, he's from Long Island. I know.
Well, dude, listen, thank you so much. Thanks for teaching us that. By the way, Cobra Kai, December 31st, coming out season 4.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's gonna be
All right,
great.
guys. Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
so much, man.
Get out of here. Have a great night. Go get some sleep and let those blisters heal up. We'll catch you later, bro.
Take care.
Guys, that was Elijah from Father Before Me. Go check him out and go follow him. They got great songs, great dude. And that was some of the best advice we've ever had. And we had Victor Wooten on before, so he was right up there with Vic status. So that was really exciting.
No doubt.
Yeah, we got lucky tonight with all of our guests.
Yeah, we did. And Rem, I don't know if you picked this up, but we heard Justin Timberlake's name twice from 2 different guests. Yo, we'll get him on the show, all right?
Yeah, I'll work on it.
You make
Rem,
the
you
magic
get all the
happen.
best people. Guys, so, all right, well, listen, Nick, I sent a couple of dancers up. They should be at your house any minute. Oh, shit. Yo, that really just confused me for a second. I was like,
Me too. Wait, who did that? Was that you, Nick? I was like, wait, what the hell?
yo, Nick's getting so good. He's beating all of us. But honestly, guys, honestly, this is like one of the most heartfelt episodes. I literally almost cried twice.
Yeah.
Like there was some real good music on. Yo, this was just a really nice, like, heartfelt episode. We're gonna have to name this the Get in Touch with Your Feelings episode because I love it.
Yeah, and it's a reminder. We are so thankful for everyone who's a part of it. The show isn't what it is without the guests. And if you know someone that wants to be on the show, or if you're a musician yourself, reach out to me. We'd love to hear your music, have you on the show, because it builds a community and you get to meet and be a part of a thing with these great people.
Absolutely. Please, and share it. Share the page out there. If your friend came on at a certain time, say, hey, share it. Check it out. Elijah comes on at this many minutes, or whoever. And really, because we got awesome guests, they deserve to get out there to everybody as possible. So thank you so much, like Nick said, to everybody involved, from the people watching to the people coming on the show, to Remy, to Nick, to Alyssa, to Popco, to everybody involved, to Zeus in the background. Look at his butt.
I was
We
just
get a-
thinking that. I was like, oh, hey, Zeus.
Zeus moons us every week. I mean, we get fresh butt action all the time.
And a big thank you to you, Jimmy.
Yes.
Hey, I love butts. What can I say? I mean,
Oh, wait.
No.
I'm sure yours next episode, please.
yeah, the next episode's going to focus on derrieres. No. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Jimmy James on behalf of Remy and Nick. Go home. Get out of here.